It's pretty late today, around 9 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep late and also didn't sleep a lot last night, so I ended up sleeping in. Yesterday I ran 10 kilometers. The first thought I had today was, I wonder what 15 kilometers would feel like. Oh, God. So I guess what's gonna happen today or now is we're gonna find out what running 15 kilometers would feel like. So whenever I run in the mornings, it's usually on an empty stomach. I don't eat anything. It's all fasted. So I just picked up these. These are like electrolytes, I guess. They'll help like keep my muscles replenished and stuff, while I'm running, because 15 kilometers is quite a bit, I think. And I think it's best to have take the safe course rather than just, yeah. Well, this is the thing I've been thinking about, actually. There's a few things, but first of all, I run on a treadmill. Secondly, I'm not really running like, marathon levels of running, But for me, myself, these levels that I'm hitting now, they're basically changing my life. They're changing the way that I think. They're changing the way I look at myself. So that's why this is like a really, really big deal to me. The 15K that I'm gonna do right now, I have no doubt in my mind that I can do it. It's just, there's the thoughts that come up, right? The thoughts of like, oh, but is it really enough? Because like, how long are you gonna do it in? Like, it's only 15K. Like, why are you like thinking that this is really a big deal, or you're hitting any new target or anything like that? I think what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to run a marathon on the first day. You don't have to do the most. It's even if it's baby steps, but the step is out of your comfort zone. The step is in the new territory. It's like, like I went from running like 1 kilometer to running 5 a few days, and then running 10, and then now I'm planning to do 15 today. Even though I'm not like a marathon or like a triathlon or anything like that, but it's still a big deal for me, because I see me being pulled out of my comfort zone, and it scares me. Like, thinking that I'm gonna go run 15 kilometers right now, it scares me, but I'm gonna do it. That's what growth is about, and that's where like, that's a discomfort that you have to feel like. And there's other thoughts too. Trust me, there's all these thoughts that have been coming up in my mind. My legs hurt, my calf is sore, is this even really safe? Should I be even doing this stuff? But like, I mean, come on. Our bodies were literally meant to be, used. So if you can't even run 15 kilometers, every step is important. Every step out of growth is useful. I'm going to go do this thing, and I'm going to go do it. Period. Whatever pains I feel, whatever thoughts that come up, whatever I think is gonna happen, it's I go do this thing, or I don't walk out of there conscious. That's it. But when you set those goals, you also gotta be careful. Be like, I can't tell you, oh, I'm gonna go run 100 kilometers right now, because that wouldn't make any sense. Because then that would literally be me breaking my body and be out of commission for like a few days, a few weeks, if not. Any thoughts that come up while running, throw those away too. This is for myself. Throw them away, bro. I'm a little bit scared. I don't care, because I'm gonna go do this. Okay, so I'm coming up to, so I'm at the point that I reached the last time I was running, that 6.3 miles. It took me a little bit longer today, because I'm at a little bit of an incline. But regardless, I've broken the agreement that I made last time on this treadmill. But we're obviously not done yet. We still have about 3.5 miles to go. We're going all the way to 10 miles. It's more than 15 kilometers, but the more the merrier. Yeah. So I messed up a little bit. I'm at 8.6 miles, and I've stopped sweating as much. I'm out of water. Oh, there's like 1 sip left. Should have had more water. We have 1.4 miles to go. Oh, that's it. Felt like heaven on the last mile, and a little bitch inside is starting to flare up a lot more. The lack of water, how far I've come, I should stop, this and that. This is where the real battle is.
I'm obviously gonna make it. I have no doubt about that part. But it's about how well I make it that makes the difference. About how much I was able to fight that little bit. So we're coming up to the end. I'm at 9.97 miles now. Just 0.3 miles to go. We're gonna finish strong. I'm gonna finish all the way up to 8 miles per hour with about 4% incline, just to solidify the message. Okay, and here we are, 10 miles. 10 miles. Took me quite a while, but I'm also out of water. I'm gonna talk about that too. 456 feet of elevation gain, I guess. So what I learned today is the importance of enough water. I was out of water pretty much at around 6 to 7 miles. The last 3 miles without water, they were tough. But then again, I did what I came here to do, which was run 10 miles. 120 something minutes isn't too bad. I know it could be a lot better. About to have my first sip of water after the last 3 dry miles. This is gonna feel freaking great. So even this tastes like milkshake now. So I assume that fitness is full of life lessons, and about the whole forgetting water, or forgetting to bring enough water at least. That tells me that often, you do make mistakes even in life, and it's best to just get started, and with whatever the mistakes you're making, they'll sort of pop up. Like today, I just knew, my body just told me that, okay, I need more water, there's not enough water. So just like that, if you're venturing out to do other stuff in life, if you just start doing it, whatever it is, just go about it without trying to figure out the metrics and every little detail. The doing itself will give you the path, basically. Will correct your mistakes for you. You just have to get up and do it again. Get up and do it again. Like the next time I go and run, I'm gonna make sure I have enough water, and there you go, there's a fix. Just like that. Like, yeah, you'll fail maybe, but then in that failure is gonna be the answer to why you failed. So then the next time you go, you'll know, okay, this thing I did wrong last time. This time I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. Fitness is full of these life lessons. That's why you gotta get moving, my guy. I guess I'm vlogging now at this point, so I'll just talk about this as well. I got some chicken. So I had this chicken breast, like breaded chicken breast. I think I had about 800 calories worth of chicken, and then some salad with it. I'm gonna go to the gym in a bit, in about 2 hours. It's around 4 o'clock now. My plan wasn't to vlog everything. It was just more of like a, just make one video to the point and then get to the next thing. But at this point, with me having done all these runs and stuff, and having talked about them on video, I feel like I'm getting to a point where I should just vlog everything else too. More so, I wanted to talk about the whole running 16 kilometers this morning, and they weren't the best 16 kilometers. And as I'm into this, as I've come deeper into this, I'm realizing that how long I run isn't really what it's about. It's more about how much effort I put into, like, even if it's like 2 hours of working out, like how much effort goes into those 2 hours. That's what's important, whether you're lifting or whether you're running. I don't have to keep like adding distance. It's more about like putting more distance in a small amount of time, I guess. Like that's what I'm starting to assume now. So going forward, I'm gonna try to, yes, do more distance, but also shrink the time. But then again, that'll happen in time as well. Like today, we learned something, and we're gonna apply that lesson. And the next time, it's like the 16 kilometers or even more. If I do, it'll be a lot faster. Yeah.